So tell me about them.
Well, these are two sister ships of the Imperial Japanese Naval Service. This is represents the Isa, and that is the Hyuga. Isa, I think, was a suburb of Tokyo, but both were converted to carry aircraft, semi-aircraft carriers, after the disastrous battles of Midway and Coral Sea, when they lost a lot of carriers. They're basically First World War period battleship designs, but this is the operating deck for the aircraft on the Isa, but it's not a flying off deck. They had to be flown off by catapults.
Yes.
The Hyuga also had a catapult aft, but not as many aircraft.
No.
Actually, I've depicted an aircraft being fired from a catapult there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can.
Well, it's sort of just forward of the aircraft, of the catapult, sort of held up in the air. I doubt really if they would have deployed an aircraft firing a catapult straight forward. I think they would probably have turned them on the beam. But theoretically, of course, if you have the ability to launch forwards, it's much easier, because you can turn the ship into the wind, and say you've got a 10-knot wind, then you've got say rough about 20 knots of ship forward speed. That's 30 knots. That's 35 miles an hour over the deck speed of wind to start off with.
Yeah.
And the aircraft probably had a 60-70 mile an hour lift-off speed, so the catapults didn't have to do all the work. But if you could fire them forward, I'm not sure whether you could, but there seems to be a sort of a fairly close cleared area, but I don't think the pilots would like it.
No, I'm sure.
You can see on the deck here aft there's an aircraft coming up on the aircraft lift. There's a lift depicted there. That one is. And they had a system of railway lines, like to move the aircraft about on deck.
Oh, I see. Yes, I
Which,
can see
well,
that.
they need some sort of dollies, because those are all float planes, you see. But also, you can see in the unmodified ship, the Hyuga, you can see the secondary armament in casemates along the side. But in the modified ship, the casemates are still there, but they've been plated over.
Right, yes, I can, yes. Yes, I can, and I can see that you've used jewels for lights.
What?
You've used something shiny for lights.
Oh, yeah, well, that's just that's a searchlight.
Right.
I don't know I think I did them with.
Something shiny.
Yes. They're just little bits of silver paper.
Are they?
Punched.
Fancy.
Punched with, with a hole punch.
Yes.
Also, I think the Isa has more anti-aircraft guns, and as the war proceeded, the threat of aircraft to ships was better recognised, and both sides added anything up to sort of 100 light guns, and and I remember when we were in America, seeing on at least one of the battleships, because we know we visited a couple of them. They still had 20mm cannon mounted, which was the close-in armament, and it had a notice or something on the gun. It said something like "Lead, damn it, lead." You know, you like sort of shooting pheasants or something. You have to fire ahead
Yes,
of the aircraft.
Yes, moving target.
Yes.